Hi Leo, it's Faye, and this is going to be a reading for the 14th of February for Valentine's Day. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please give us a thumbs up, hit the little bell so you'll be notified of any more readings that's going to get put up. And let's get started. I've pulled out one of my angel oracle cards, the Love from the Love deck, just to give us an idea of the focus of where this reading is going, okay? The way I have set this up is I'm putting this side here as the person who is listening. I'm assuming that is the Leo person. And the other side is for the other person in the relationship. I don't see why you would be listening to a Valentine's one if you weren't in a relationship, right? But if you're going to say, I'm not in a relationship, then this could just be the energy that is going to be coming in for you. Also, I'd like to say, if you're listening to this side and you think, no, I don't think that sounds like me, but that side does, then that's fine. Take out of it what you will. If none of it pertains to you, just remember it is only a general reading. So let's get started. I'm going to go with the angel card, which is keep an open mind. I'm going to let you see that. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so the person that is going to be coming in for you, or who you could be keeping an eye out for, is someone that you normally wouldn't look at, or just not what you would visualise yourself being with. If you're already in a relationship, then still could be a case of, you know, this person is the somebody that I normally went with, or someone else is coming in for you. Okay, Leo? Here you are, here, the Strength card. Leo, you turned up in your own reading. Here we have you here, Leo. And it looks to be this is a time where you are going to really be putting yourself out there. You're going to start standing up for what it is that you believe to be right. And this could be a situation where you've met somebody and everybody else doesn't like them, they're putting them down. The person could be already in a relationship and other people are, you know, saying things about it, and you are going to stand your ground. You're going to find an inner strength that is going to push you forward and not be bullied or talked out of a situation. We've got the Star card here, and it looks to me, whatever this situation is, it's something, whether you've been aware of it or not, it's something you've been hoping and wishing for. You've been putting your thoughts out there. Everything that you've been up to, manifesting up to this point has been your own thoughts, Leo, okay? And it's your wish card, it's your Star card. So a wish that you've been putting out mentally is about to come full circle for you. On the other side, I'm assuming it's the other person, we have the Tower card and the Four of Wands. And I think this is a person who has came right out of a stable relationship. When I say a stable relationship, couldn't have been if you just came out of it, but you know what I mean. It's maybe been a marriage, because we've got the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands always means stability. Normally looking to be engagement or wedding, with the Tower card right next to it. I think you're going to meet somebody that has just came right out of a marriage, and it's been either this person came out of the relationship because of yourself, or they are just freshly out of the relationship. Over on this side, we have you with the Two of Swords, where you have got to make a decision. And I really do think it's a case of, do you go forward with this person that you are not quite sure yet what to do? Do I or do I not? You want it because you want to celebrate, because this has been your wish, that this is a person that you really want to be with. And I think with the expectations, you're keeping an open mind. I think in the past you may have been the type of person who said, I don't want to go with anybody who's a divorcee, or I would never get involved with somebody who's married. And I think this is what is pulling maybe at your moral fibre, if you like. You do not know what to do. But part of you, the Three of Cups, is wanting to celebrate. Also, the Three of Cups, just be careful you don't get, because of this relationship and this love, I almost feel as like some kind of entanglement here. Okay. When I look up here as well, this could, sometimes when I look at the Tower, and the Tower's right beside the Four of Wands, and I've seen that as being maybe a marriage, you know, coming to an end. It could also just be this really, you're not expecting it and this person proposes to you. It's like this shake up. Maybe you've been like together for years and you never even thought this person was interested in getting married, and all of a sudden they just come right out with it, that this is what they've always wanted to do, and offer to, you know, propose and offer to be married comes your way. But I still feel that you're not quite sure what to do though. You are really, you feel quite and a flux about it, if you like. You've got a big decision to make anyway. I know that much, Leo. There's a huge decision that you've got to make. Be careful of people gossiping. That's what I wanted to say about this card. There could be gossip around you as well about this particular situation. We've got on the other side here, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, and I really feel this person is wanting to just walk away because they feel, but they feel that they can't. They feel really, really stuck. Now, this could be yourselves. This could be yourself, Leo. You could be wanting to start a life, or they want to start a life with you, but for some reason they feel they just can't walk away, but they want to, because the Eight of Cups is here. They want to leave everything that doesn't work and walk away from it. They want to leave it behind, but something is keeping them there, and it could be because of family. This person maybe has children, maybe has maybe in a situation that for as much as they're not happy in it, they could just still feel that there's a pull towards them. But the moon here, I'm wondering if it's a Pisces person, a water sign. Doesn't have to be, I'm just, because there is something that this person is hiding. There's something they're not telling you. There's something still to be divulged. And I think this person feels that you are their soulmate, because we have the Two of Cups here. They feel that you're their soulmate or a twin flame in some way, and this is what is causing this complete feeling of being almost immersed. You know, this feeling of being in their head. They can't seem to get a clear thought on what is going on, but there's something they need to divulge first. And with the Two of Cups here, I really do think that they do love you, but they're feeling that they can't walk away just yet. On your side, the Two of Pentacles, you could feel that you are juggling this particular situation. You are juggling your normal life with their commotion, their situation, and there's going to be a lot of juggling going about. You don't know if they're with you, or they're going to go back, or they're coming to you, or they're going to go back. You're feeling left out in the cold, I'm sorry to say, Leo, because here we have the Five of Pentacles, and I think with feeling like you just don't know where you stand with this other person, this other energy, that you just feel that you just don't know what to do. You just do not know what to do. I pulled the High Priestess just to try and clarify it, and I think you're going to have to start listening to your own inner being, okay? You're going to have to start listening to your higher self, if you like. What you know, your gut feeling. You don't need to make that fancy. You know yourself when you run a situation through your head and how it makes you feel. You're like, do I stay with this? Is it going anywhere? Is this person ever going to commit to you? When you say keep an open mind to your your soulmate may differ. This person definitely does think that you are their soulmate, right? Because we've got it here, we've got 2 of cups here, and we have the soulmate differ from your usual type and expectation. And I think that's just a case of you wanted someone who was not already taken or already in a situation, and it's just a case of, do you stick it out or do you walk away? This person wants to walk away, and I think they want to walk away from this here because they've had a tower moment. They've had a tower moment within that relationship, within that marriage or that committed relationship, and they want to walk away, but they can't for whatever reason. I don't know if it's financial. There's a secret. They're hiding something from you. They're hiding something from you. And the High Priestess is the same, by the way. I don't think... the High Priestess is a card where the High Priestess doesn't say very much, but she takes in, and I think that's what you're doing. You are sitting back and watching what's unfolding in front of you, how things are going, how is this person treating you, have they made promises to you and they haven't been fulfilled. And I think you're starting to go with your intuition that, I don't know if I maybe need to just walk away from this. Listen, this came out in reverse. I don't normally do reversals. And that I do think that's you walking away. Normally if it was in the upright I would say it's somebody somebody who's battling, but I think you're battled out. I don't think you can fight this any longer. I think you're tired. I think you're really tired, Leo. I think you've felt left out in the cold. The person's never been honest with you. You've been, you know, it's on your side that as if you've been juggling, almost juggling 2 separate lives. The life of a single person and juggling their life as well with you. So are you single? Are you coupled? You don't know, because you're always left out in the cold. You don't get told anything. That seems really specific for a general reading, I know, but this is for somebody. This is for somebody out here. Definitely, because it's too specific. How about how the other person... I'm going to draw another couple for them. They do see you as their soulmate. I do think they do love you, but there's something they're holding back on. Let's see. The Page of Cups. They're going to come in with another offer. They're going to come in with another offer. I'm also wondering if there's been a child born in that particular situation. There's children there, because just with being a wee page, there could be a child involved. But another offer, if you're talking about walking away from them and you're not quite sure what to do, you're just tired, they could be coming in with another offer to try and get you to go back in again. And this is the Hangman. They are just stuck. This person on this side is completely stuck. You've got the 8 of Swords and now I've just pulled the Hangman. They're not making any moves anytime soon, I'm sorry to say, Leo. So it's up to you. You either persevere and carry on like this until whatever happens, or you walk now because you are tired. As I said, I don't do reversals, but when that came out like this in this particular reading, normally the 5 of Wands, I would say you've been victorious, you're going to move, you know, you've fought a battle, but I think this battle's still being fought. And when it came out in reverse, I think you're just tired, trying to get things sorted out and tired of the fight. As I said, this isn't going to be for everybody, but it was very specific, and I feel there's going to be somebody who's going to hear this is going to say, that's me, that is the situation that I am in. So there we go, Leo. If you haven't, I think I've already said this, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and I hope to see everybody later in the month. Bye bye.